Alright, what's up YouTube? It's AJ Watt back to you guys with a top 10 figures of 2017. So we had a lot of great figures come out this past year in 2017. Some hit or miss, some really good, and some okay. So right here, these 10 figures are not in my top 10. These are just kind of the top 10 runner-ups. I have the Hot Toys Doctor Strange, the Hot Toys Wonder Woman, and the Hot Toys Daredevil right over there in the back. Then I have the Jungle Demon from the 30th anniversary Predator movie, the Jungle Hunter. And then I have the Elder Predator from the Alien vs Predator movie. And then for Marvel Legends, I have the vintage Wolverine, the Jim Lee Cyclops, the Bullseye with the Spider-Man 2099 Bold, and the Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 or Volume 2, and the Walmart exclusive Black Panther. So the reason why I put these in the runner-up because I think these were great figures. Mostly with the Hot Toys, it was just the articulation on those three figures that you guys see right over here: the Wonder Woman, Daredevil, and the Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange with the ankle pivot, Wonder Woman with her new seamless body, and Daredevil with his kind of mixed proportions for his suit and some of the articulation on him as well. So far, probably the top figure out of this top 10, or the runner-up top 10, I probably might give it to the Bullseye, because he's such a great figure to pose around and everything. Really do like him. So let's go ahead and dive into my top 10 figures of 2017. Alright guys, so here at figure number 10, I have the Mafex Nightmare Batman figure. And I really do love this figure. I believe he could have been a little bit more bulked up, but I did have a lot of fun posing this guy around, taking a whole bunch of pictures with him. He did come with unnecessary accessories, such as the the Kryptonite Spear, and I believe it was or was it the unmasked Bruce Wayne head sculpt, and then the cowl. The cowl was actually necessary for the Bruce Wayne, but those accessories should have came with other figures like the armored Batman and etc etc. But really do love this figure. Like I said, I did have a lot of fun posing him around, taking a lot of pictures of him. Love the paint applications, and love the way the pants are sculpted and painted as well. Love the holsters on him. Love the trench coat. Like I said, he could have been a little bit more buffed up, but can't complain much more about the figure, and I really do think he's an awesome figure. Alright guys, so here at number 9, I have the NECA Predator 2 Cine Hunter. So the reason why this figure is on the top 10, it's because of the body mold, the articulation, the paint sculpt. Everything about this figure is fantastic. Comes with a booty load of accessories. As you guys can already see, he has a spear in the back. The neck gun right over there on his left shin guard is holding the bloody skull, just like when he pulled it off. I forgot the actor's name. He just passed away this year, but yeah, pretty awesome accessories this guy comes with. Comes with an interchangeable head, and I just love the way it's the armor sculpted on him too, just like the movie, even with this little kind of thong right there, as you guys can see in the back. But that's the reason why this figure's at the top 10, just because he comes with a lot of accessories, sculpting's perfect, paint job, etc etc. This figure deserves to be on the top 10. So let's go ahead and dive into top 10 figure number 8. Alright guys, so for here at figure number 8, I have the Jim Lee Marvel Legends 12-inch series Wolverine figure. You guys are probably guessing why I put this one kind of a little bit too low. And it's because he could have came with a little bit more accessories in my opinion. Yeah, he came with the extra head sculpt, and yeah, he came with the kind of the unmasked I don't know what to call it. Let's call it the unmasked mask, basically, to wrap around his neck. So the one reason why I put this figure at the bottom is, like I said, the accessories and the lack of another head sculpt with him kind of not a battle damage head with him grinding. It could have been just a normal head just like this one, but with his teeth grinding. So that was kind of like a little gripe of mine. But other than that, I really do love this figure. It's just a giant version of the Juggernaut series Wolverine figure. And of course, that figure was on my top 10 last year. And then this guy, of course, has to be on there because he's just a huge version of that in the Jim Lee costume. So this is why the figure is at number 8, and of course on the top 10 figures of this year. So let's go ahead and dive into figure number 7. Alright guys, so here at figure number 7, I have the Hot Toys Black Panther figure, and the reason why this one's in the top 10 is because I was very anticipated for this Hot Toys figure. Love what I saw from the image project shots. Had my complaints about the mostly about the head sculpt when I saw the the prototype version of it, but when the final product came out, it was perfect and it was spot on to the Captain America Civil War film. And this figure just really stands out in my Detolf case. He's just a kind of, I don't know, it's just an amazing figure. Lot of posability, but this suit is gonna wear out over time. Mine has a little bit of stitching already kind of coming off. I haven't posed them in over, I want to say, probably maybe since I got them, to be honest, but the stitching is starting to come off. But it's still an amazing figure, and I do highly recommend it if you guys can find one for a pretty good price. And definitely going to be getting, hopefully Hot Toys makes some Black Panther film figures, and I'll be very certain I'll be able to get all those figures, especially the Killmonger. So that Killmonger looks pretty cool. Can't wait to see the film. Definitely gonna buy the Hot Toy figures from that film, especially the Black Panther. Do have my complaints about that head sculpt from the new costume, but very excited to see what it looks like. Probably when the movie comes out. You know how it's always better. The costumes are always better when the movie comes out because of CGI and everything. So let's go ahead and dive into figure number 6. And so here at figure number 6, I have the Jungle Hunter Predator from the very first Predator movie. The reason why I put this one higher than the City Hunter is because this guy just hits the nostalgia spot. So the meaning behind that is I'm a huge fan, of course, of the first Predator movie. My friends Michael and Tarzan will tell you I love me some Predator, or as they say, Predators, because I was looking for a damn book at the bookstore that had to do with Predators. So they were thinking of other Predators, just like Child Predators. I don't know what they were thinking, but hey, back to this. So, like I say, this figure just hits the nostalgia spot. Love the sculpting on the figure. Paint applications are perfect. I think the paint apps were better on the 25th anniversary Jungle Hunter Predator, but this one is just as good. The articulation is 2017 with the bicep swivel, the double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, ankle pivot, all that nice stuff. And then he comes with an extra head sculpt too as well. So there was multiple kind of reissues of this body mold. It was it started off with this City Hunter, I believe. Kind of that skinny little look, and then they came out with the prototype, the unmasked Jungle Hunter, and of course the Jungle Demon, as you guys saw in my kind of runner-up. So this one, like I said, just hits that spot, and like I said, number 6 in my top 10 figures, and I really do love this figure. Hits that nostalgia spot. Love the Predator movie, and always will. So let's go ahead and dive into figure number 5. Alright guys, so at figure number 5, I have the Hot Toys Netflix series Daredevil Punisher figure. And the reason why this one's in the top 10 is because I like the face sculpt on this guy. I think it's 100% perfect to John Berthenol. Love the way this guy fades. It looks, has a better fade than me. 5 o'clock shadow is superb. Love the battle scar on his right eye. Love how the hair is painted and sculpted. Looks just like he did in the season finale of the Netflix series of Daredevil, and I love the way the vest, kind of the skull is painted on the vest, like the way the boots are sculpted. That way it can give you that ankle pivot that we all like and love. And the pants are very simple, but they're pretty good looking. So the only complaint I had about this figure is he didn't come with that many accessories. He came with a weapon arsenal, but I kind of get what Hot Toys does. They kind of mimic the series, so they're not going to give. They're probably just, they gave him what they saw on the Daredevil series, of course, with the sniper rifle and the revolver, and the minigun, of course, at the end of the show. And he does come with a leather coat as well, but I think he looks more badass without it, just with the vest and the kind of Under Armour t-shirt. So that's my figure at number 5. So let's go ahead and go into figure number 4. Alright guys, so here at figure number 4 I have the Hot Toys video game masterpiece Arkham Knight Batman figure, and I really love this guy because the way he is sculpted and the way the figure was painted, basically just the whole execution of the figure for like the styling and everything like that was perfect. I love the cape on him, even though it's kind of too leathery in my opinion. Some of the parts were more leather in the video game, I noticed that, but still no biggie. And the one thing that I didn't like about this figure was, of course, the articulation and the kind of way, how do I say this, kind of the suit material, because it does wrinkle over time if you put him in like some dynamic pose or anything like that. As you guys can see, he's kind of in like a simple pose with his grapnel gun and his batarangs. So probably gonna have him pose up like that, or probably just normal without anything, just some plain fist. So yeah, I really love this figure, and that's why it's in the top 10. I still haven't reviewed this guy for you guys. Probably the video will be coming within maybe 1 to 3 days. Probably maybe, I want to say Thursday, because I'm off that day. So probably edit probably Wednesday night if anything, if I have time. But still, awesome figure, highly recommend it. So let's go ahead and go into figure number 3. Alright guys, so here at figure number 3, I have the Bandai SH Figure Arts Spider-Man Homecoming figure, and I really do love this figure. There is a lot of posability. Couldn't stop taking pictures of this guy. I think he's just an awesome figure. Probably the figure that would have probably replaced this one is probably the Mafex Homecoming Spider-Man, but I still haven't been able to kind of find it or receive it, especially for a right price, because eBay, everyone's selling theirs for like over like triple digit numbers. But still love this figure. The only complaint I had about it was the lack of the bicep swivel and a lot of the joints being kind of easy to notice, as you guys can see a little bit right now. But like I said, if you guys get this in like a specific pose to hide that hide the little flaws for the articulation, it comes out to be a fantastic figure, and I really do like it. Could have came with an extra head sculpt, but really do, like I said, love this figure. Came with the this was the kind of exclusive version with the wall, kind of the wall crawling type display. So I got that one because I was like, if you're gonna get an SH Figure Arts, might as well get like a cool display to go with it. So here is the SH Figure Arts Spider-Man Homecoming at number 3. Alright guys, so here at number 2 I have the Mezco 112 scale, whatever it's called, Red Skull figure, and this is probably my favorite 6-inch figure that I have in my collection. I think this guy is freaking amazing. The posability you can get out of this Mezco figure. Mezco really kind of blew out of the water this year, producing figures such as kind of the Yellow Suit Wolverine. We had a whole bunch of Punishers come out. We had the Daredevil. We had a couple more which were fantastic, just like this Mezco Red Skull. But something about this Red Skull really like kind of excites me for the future of Mezco. So maybe I might stop collecting Marvel Legends and kind of replace it with Mezco, to be honest, because I love the way Mezco's going in. They're going in the right direction, and this figure just is an example of that. And I'm really excited for all the Mezco figures that I get in the upcoming year. Still trying to find the Yellow Suit Wolverine, but for now, this figure is just fantastic. Love the kind of the pleather coat on him. Doesn't come with a lot of accessories, but is a kind of menacing figure to have in the collection. Really stands out. So here is the Mezco Red Skull at number 2. Alright guys, so here at figure number 1, I have the NECA 1/4 scale Deadpool figure, and this figure is just fantastic. I barely just got it this past week, and I have a lot of fun posing this guy around. The paint, the detailing, the articulation about this figure is just so fantastic. If anything, man, this probably might be like one of the best figures in my collection, to be honest. I have a lot of figures, a lot of them up there, but this one is just really sticks out of the whole collection that I have. Especially with like the black wash going throughout the chest and the arms and the legs. It's just a fantastic figure. Looks just like Deadpool. Would have been cool if we got an extra head sculpt with it, but probably NECA would have charged probably maybe $20 more for that, but it's okay. Still love this figure no matter what. Alright guys, so here I have all of my figures of 2017 for you guys, all kind of posed up in the way they were kind of posed up when I was presenting them. So of course Deadpool's right over there in the very center. I wish I could have got a better shot for you guys, but my review station is very small. Hopefully in the near future I kind of make it probably a little bit more bigger. Still kind of thinking of ways to kind of make a better review station for you guys to make all of kind of the brightness and everything kind of better. So yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching this video. If you guys agree with my video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, give me some comments in the comment section and tell me what your guys' top 10 figures of 2017 are. What figures I could have had in this list. Really want to hear you guys' opinion, because I'm part of the toy community now. So let's go ahead and go into those comment sections. Well, anyways guys, thanks for watching this video, and you guys have a great 2018. Don't forget to subscribe and also thumbs up this video or thumbs down. I really don't care. But just go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Well guys, you guys have a great year like I said, and peace. Love this figure no matter what. The only problem that I have with the figure is the sheaths. Sometimes it doesn't want to stay on, so I may have to super glue it, but other than that,